comments and let it chill. Yeah, we're just going to let that chill for a little bit while you check if the stream works. And we see if there's any comments. Put a comment on so I can see if it works. Will it just come up on your page? It should do. On my profile. It should just pop up on the profile. People look like we've already commented. But people have already commented. Hi, Amanda. Oh, so you can see that. Hi, Ewan. We said we weren't starting until 7, but we've got a bit excited with the software. What time is it, Tiny?
It's 7 minutes to 7.
We're only 7 minutes early. We're not doing too bad. It sounds like the volume's fine, so you can turn that off now. Otherwise, it's going to be massively distracting. Okay, let me set this up properly because I have new toys to stream with. And it's quite good fun. There we go. There we are. Hi, everyone. Yeah, so this is our new setup. We are going to have a green screen here at some point with it. Let me just swap this. So let's just take that one away. Hey, that's better. You see it's better there. Yes. It's a better camera angle. Yeah, we are. Hi, Linda. Yeah, we are playing with this. The lighting isn't great. We don't have a background yet, but it does mean that we can do the tarot shows and things a little bit easier. And yeah, we can do cool stuff when I learn how to use it. Hi, Vicky. And it means I can see all your comments easier and we can do cool stuff. Allegedly, when I learn how to use it and get better lighting. I don't like this lighting, Tiny. You look fine. You're young. So, it's the new year. Happy New Year, everyone. It's 2021. We made it. Hi, Sweater.
No promises, you feature my camera.
And we're right back in with Tiny where she started. Typical river readings. So yeah. Basically, one of our cameras has gone down. That's fine. Thankfully, we still have one. Basically, you know the drill with these readings by now. What happens is we kind of randomly pick comments from the thread, wherever you're watching it, and do readings. Now, as you people who know me know, I've been professionally reading for a long time.
I've only done 3.
You've done more than 3. You've done 3 lives. Yeah, there's quite a few readings.
Sometimes I teach my friends.
Yeah. So there's a little scrolly thing down here which has my website on it if you want a reading from me at any point in the future, a private one rather than this one, which is kind of all just us having fun with tarot. You can order a reading direct on site, and it has links to all of the places I read professionally as well, so you can find me on there. Tiny isn't on there yet. She is going to start reading solo for donations soon. Maybe. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how many lives you ruin tonight.
explain better.
You mean you need to learn how to explain without terrifying people is I think what we're aiming for there really, more than anything else.
How are you got to explain about hurting anyone's feelings?
Well, yes,
Instead of being brilliant.
there's a room for honesty, but gentle honesty. Positive, gentle honesty. I get told I'm brutal, but I feel in comparison to you, so you know, bear that in mind. So yeah, if you want a private reading from me, then you can go to the website that's listed there, and you can order one either direct off the site. It's a little video clip you get a private link to, or you can go onto, there's links to Purple Garden, Purple Ocean, and Keen.com, where I also have worked as a reader for a long, long time. And with Tiny for the minute, we just have to wait till we do these, which may be every Tuesday. We said we may do these every Tuesday now. So yeah, until she starts reading solo.
Until I know how to explain things better.
Until you know how to explain things in a gentler way. Yes. So it's 2021. We all made it through 2020. How was everybody's new year? Obviously, nobody particularly was out at the pub. I know there were some Zoom parties going down. No.
We just stayed up and played Monopoly while I screamed at Jan's for not giving me $200 for not passing go. I mean, for passing go.
Okay.
That was fun.
I don't know why you get your competitive streak. It's certainly not me. But, oh, look, we've already got a troll in the comments.
What? Who's a troll?
This guy's a troll, coming on to another tarot reader's live stream and trying to pimp out his own readings. I mean, what kind of karma's that? No. No, we don't do that here. No.
Go away.
So,
Yeah, well,
and that's the kind of tarot site this is. So, right.
yeah,
We do have a cat joining us now.
guess, Loki.
He put my hair on the wrong side because the camera's reversed, and I don't know whether I want it to be the right side for the camera for my head. Right, okay, guys. Comments are open. Hello to everyone. There's been a lot. I like this. I like this because this video is going to 3 different places and it shows me the comment of all of them, which is me. No, because YouTube haven't activated our video streaming yet because it takes 24 hours. Where they are going is to my page. So I was like, page, group, profile. They're going to my profile. They're going to the Psychic Realm page, obviously. And they're also going out to the Hedge Witchery page because that's cool. So if you have a question you would like us to look at, then please pop it in the comments. I will give you a disclaimer now. We do not read on health matters, specific financial problems, or legal issues because that's irresponsible and it's also against terms of service of most sites and commerce platforms, so we don't do it. Also, the other thing I would put out there is that bear in mind, River Tiny is still learning. Keep the questions fairly light-hearted. Obviously, every reading she does, I also do, so you know, we do. But you know, bear that in mind.
The first reading of the first live stream.
We did. We're not going back to that. That is a perfect example of why I don't let you lose on here anymore, because it's terrifying. You just say things. Don't think of the consequences.
It's called exposing people.
No, it's not. It's called when your mother starts screaming at you, go, stop talking! Stop talking! You stop talking. That's what you do. But is my immediate boss, trust me, I'm just going to pop this one up. So here we go from Mandy. Is my immediate boss trustworthy? I'm going to do what we normally do and let you draw first. See, you can't dig. You just got to go with the question. Immediate boss. This is going to be fun.
I still haven't learned the ways of shuffling.
No, you haven't. So, immediate boss, trustworthy. Stand for a second.
Icky.
Hmm.
I got the King of Wands.
Interesting. So, you're reading based on that?
Yeah, you've never put the King of Wands before.
Instinct.
Instinct.
Trust instinct. Don't look at my cards, look at your own cards.
Action. I don't know why. I don't know. In my mind, I'm saying no.
No. Why are you saying no?
Instinct.
Yes. Because I'm psychic, idiot. Okay, right, fine. But any elaboration on why you're saying no?
I feel like he's trying to use his body can't take his job, but like he has it out there. Explaining, can't do it.
Learn quickly or you won't be able to do this anymore. Okay. Let me jump in on this one because first card I had out was also Wands card, but I've got 3 of Wands inverted. Also got the Knight of Coins coming through. What I would say is, I wouldn't say that outright untrustworthy in terms of them plotting anything or being willfully misleading. What I am saying though is someone who likes to change things a lot, changes their mind, moves the goalposts. You never get one task done before they've changed their mind on what they want the outcome to be like. So it's not so much that they're untrustworthy as a person or untrustworthy as a kind of moralistic point, but their conviction and their direction and their leadership capabilities aren't trustworthy. Having that Knight of Coins come through there is interesting because this does link to the point that a work colleague could be quite helpful here. You're not the only person who's noticed this. You're not the only person who has concerns. So if there is someone else in the workplace you feel you can trust and talk to, then that's certainly worth having a conversation with them and looking for ways to move forward on this together. So it's not just you. Okay.
Indecisive, which is making their job harder.
Yeah, basically. So let's see what other questions we've got here.
Okay.
Always shuffle between clients. Do you want to pick one? You pick
one.
Wait there, let's do them in order while we can. There's not too many people in here. We have Vicky. When will this house look fixed? Which I'm guessing is asked slightly tongue in cheek. As we know who my husband is. And how much he likes hammers. Okay. Now this is an interesting one because it starts with when. And timescales can always be a little bit tricky in tarot. And there's a lot of different ways to do it.
And the star inverted.
Sorry, I interpreted it for you. You do it. Never.
Isn't the star like the right way supposed to be like look or something? Like, it's supposed and if it's inverted, it's the opposite.
Kinda, basically,
maybe mistakes happening, like trying to fix it, but then that just leads to a problem, which leads to another problem.
remember how we had this conversation about your delivery? Basically, look, long term, I've got the 10 of coins. Positive alignment. It'll get there. It'll get done. It'll look beautiful. However, I have the Knight of Wands inverted, which tells me there is a male figure around you. Keeps changing the way things are going to be done. And the 7 of Cups inverted, telling me this leads to a little bit of stress. So I'm just going to not elaborate on that any further and concentrate on the 10 of Coins, saying that eventually the end outcome is worth it and it will be beautiful. And everything you want it to be.
Just takes a long time.
It just takes a while to get there.
The star, the right way, be like look and like.
The star is an interesting card because the star can mean, and again, it's different decks. Every deck you read a card different. Every reader will interpret that card differently. For me, the star is about the opportune moment, and it's about things all falling into place at the right time, the perfect moment coming up, things all lining up correctly. And so, yeah, it is kind of good luck. For me as well, what's interesting is I quite often read the star if I'm asking questions about timelines.
Yeah.
The star for me, I always associate with evil. So I would have possibly read that as this time next year. But it wasn't me reading it, it was you. So that's okay. Now,
it's fine.
Who else do we have here? This is a really nice open-ended question.
So it's just like an overall review.
What do you see happening for the next 2 months for me? So yeah, this is a really nice kind of open-ended one. So general, what I would say is when I'm focusing on the cards for this, I would be focusing on general overall energies. So what's the overwhelming theme going to come up with for the next 2 months?
Okay.
Okay. I've actually, yeah, okay, I've had a post forward, yeah, because I wanted clarification. Okay.
Let's see the restriction.
First off, show what card you've got. Especially because your deck is gorgeous.
8 of cards, but the
8 of Swords inverted.
I always read that as a bad thing.
Okay.
Or the opposite, actually. I read it more as the opposite, which really depends on if the cards flip the right way around.
I do that as well, which is weird because I've never taught you to do that. Yeah, okay. Fine.
Restriction, but get bad vibes. Bad vibes.
Literally, you could read that as literally restriction, as not being able to make headway with things, getting a little bit frustrated. Or are you getting different vibes to that?
I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm getting a person.
A person that is causing issues, stopping them doing things, or
like I'm getting a person that's causing them to like not trust their choices.
That is a way of controlling and restricting someone. Now, what's interesting is I've kind of got something similar, but the beauty of doing bigger readings, basically, it's harder to do because you're putting the whole story together. But what happens is when you read multiple cards and bigger readings is you start to get a better overall view and you start to see solutions. Now, what I've first got up here is these 3 coins. Now, this has come through inverted, and for me, this card basically means, look, the immediate plans that you were planning on doing right now, not the big long-term ones, but what you thought your next few steps along the road were going to be, are going to have to be reassessed. Now, interestingly, I don't see it initially coming from a person. but it could be. It hasn't shown up when I've looked at it. What is interesting though is in kind of a little bit after that period, we're talking towards the end of the 2-month period, around 5 or 6 weeks time, so you're into the middle of that second month, because I've got the 5 of Swords coming up now. I know a lot of people panic when they see sword cards, but the way that I've drawn these, the position it's come through in is saying, look, it's still within your control, and that's a really important thing. 5s are all about redressing balances. They're all about sorting out complicated factors, and they're a power suit. They're about taking action and moving forward. So yeah, the next few steps you were planning to take doesn't look like they're going to go to plan. There's going to be a few issues. However, situation is still ultimately in your control, and I can see that causes emotional stress because I've got inverted 9 of Cups coming up. So I can see that is not just a case of a frustrating thing on a practical level, on a time management level, but also on a case of I just wanted to get this done. However, ultimately got the Star card coming out, which tells me the right moment will present itself and you will start to take those steps forwards. Basically, things may have to be redressed. They're not going to go to plan. There's going to be little obstacles. However, remember, you're in control of the situation, and as long as you keep that in your head, you'll get through it and sort it out. Let's see, what else have we got here? Oh, look, we've got another one, Scarlett. Like, no, Alex, you don't work for us. Like, that's not good karma. You don't just bust into somebody else's live stream and start offering services. No,
We do not like you here.
No, that's mean. We just, it's not a good thing to do, is to try and solicit business in somebody else's place of business, which the internet is now, because we're all stuck here in lockdown. So yeah, let's just, there we go. Okay, so let's have a look. We have who's next? Jill's next. Oh wait, let's have a look through. No, we've missed a few.
Oh, what is it?
We've missed so many. Okay, let's.
Is Jill?
No. Stop! You are not allowed to do any more love readings for anyone ever again, or mention anyone's name anywhere online in a live stream. No, stop.
Fine, it's Jill.
No, stop talking. Please stop talking. Please. Please stop talking. Right, Mandy's come back and said, who we did the initial reading for, saying that's exactly what happened to me. So that made sense. From Elf Louise from Recipe Sisters. Happy 2021 vibes. We'll get there. Do me and my partner have a future?
Hey, I asked that one about me and Essie, and I got the 10 Cups.
That is good.
I was like,
you're aware this is public?
Yeah.
So we're not calling Essie a friend anymore. We're not. No. Okay. I'm just.
Do I look like I care?
I'm just putting it out there. You seem to forget when you're talking about everybody else's love life that we're on a public forum. So I'm just making sure you know. Oh, interesting. Real.
My instinct tells me, yeah.
You both answers as questions. It's amazing. I love it.
Just like the
Why do you think yes? What about the card went yes? Show the card to the people. You've got the prettiest deck. Like, I'm gutted I bought that for you, so I don't read with it. But
it's not, but it's fine. I got the High Priestess, and yes, I feel like there will be like a few obstacles, but they'll like overcome that, and new beginnings and stuff.
That's interesting. I always associate the High Priestess with overcoming obstacles and learning, but it's also I always associate it with learning lessons and gaining better insight into a situation. And it's really interesting what you've had come up there, because I've got 5 of Swords inverted along with the Magician inverted initially. Now, these 2 cards to me speak that to the fact that at the minute there seems to be a little bit of a lack of confidence in things. It almost feels like you're not sure what's going to happen next. You're not sure where the relationship is going to next. And that's kind of hitting on your confidence in it. And it's kind of spiraling. It's kind of a knock-on effect. However, I do see you getting through it, because I've got the 9 of Cups and positive alignment, which speaks to a really good, long-standing emotional bond between the 2 of you, and the kind of bond that can work your way through things. So on a fundamental emotional level, you're golden. It's great.
You'll learn you'll learn what not to do.
Yeah, that's very much what I'm saying. There needs to be a little bit of a period of, okay, we probably need to just take a step back and look at this and work out where we go from here, and make sure we both understand that.
I felt a lack of confidence in the thing, even though that's power. And then I looked at your cards and saw the Magician. I was like,
don't read my cards.
Well, you got the Magician.
Read your own cards, because they're not my cards.
The Magician, the right way, it's like confident.
It is, but you should read your own cards.
And then who's next?
Vicky, who we did the reading for. Sounds about right. Pretty much what I thought. Do me again, love life. Jill, right, you know what?
Are you
I
sure
don't
about
want
that?
to do this. I don't.
Are you sure about that?
I want Jill. Right, Jill wants you to do hers. Wants you to do a love life, and she said twice. So this is all on her now, and she wants you to do it. So you know what? Pull as many cards as you want. I'm just gonna sit back and watch this disaster happen. No! No! That we know of. No. Just don't mention any names. Do description, not names, and don't assume you know anything, because you're not in Boot Squad yet.
But I hear you in daily profile.
I'm sure you haven't. Way in the Boot Squad. Still, no. Do. How do you know? Maybe we're saying false information.
Highly doubt that.
Okay, well, just go for it. No. We've been in lockdown together too long.
The 5 of Wands inverted. I don't like this one. I can't get it to the camera. But yeah,
if you hold it slightly further back, there you go. It's better.
Which the right way up says battles, and I always read it opposite. So I'm getting positive vibes. Not to say that there will be unpositive things, but but so I am seeing positive things for your love life. I feel like does the card be like? I feel like the
pull another card. Try it. Get a clarity card.
Oh right, so I was correct on the first thing.
No.
Right, so basically, I think this is my instinct. It will work out. There will be positives, but that is not to say that there will not be. Wait, what? There will also be some negatives. There might be difficulties and obstacles with this random dude who I definitely do not know. So I'm gonna try and explain this. Basically, the two of swords is bad, but the one's inverted is good. So yeah.
Do you want to sum that up in a meaningful way?
Oh, I did.
Okay.
It's going to be good, and it's also going to be bad, but it will all work out, I think.
Sneaky stuff. Okay.
She's not going to end up like Sadie, is she? Holiday.
No.
I don't know why, but I'm saying maybe, I don't know, maybe will there be a.
No.
No, I'm feeling like there might be something that causes them to fight, but they will learn to overcome that fight.
I've got the moon card coming, Jill.
Never pulled the moon card before, so I know what it means.
It means Jill's keeping secrets.
Jill, you're a part of Boob Squad, you can't keep secrets. It's against the law.
No, she's not keeping secrets so much from everyone else, but there's something going on she's not directly looking at even herself. There's something very deep down there in terms of her love life, which she knows she needs to come back to and address at some point, but she's just not doing it yet. However, that's going to come to surface pretty soon, because if it doesn't, it's going to get all ick inside. So yeah, she's going to need to sort that out probably in about 12-14 weeks time, I reckon. Yeah,
it will all work out with some difficulty.
I'm glad I've got my DMs on side. I'm really glad I've got my DMs on side. No, right, stop now. No, absolutely not. This is not happening. No. No. No.
I was talking to the cat.
Right.
I don't think the cat sounds like the cat with a major picture.
Right there. Okay. That's okay, Sadie. What is coming up ahead?
Show you
we are in the middle of a plague.
If the Simpsons are correct again, we might get put in a dome, the presidents might be aliens, and we're all going to die.
We're not doing Simpsons divination, even though it does appear to be one of the most accurate forms of divination of the 21st century. We're not going to do it.
Donald Trump's an alien. No, it's not. It's the Bidens.
What? Right. Oh, we're going to get flagged by Facebook for conspiracy theories. Right, stop.
What's wrong with conspiracy theories?
They're weird. I mean, some of them are quite fun and harmless, but some of them are a bit.
Humans are originally from planet Earth.
Yes,
they left.
Correct.
So they left
right
because they killed the planet.
So, what's coming up ahead? Just generally what's coming up ahead. Okay.
Spooky.
actually.
Oh, well, this is interesting. Well, this is very interesting because I pulled this one last time. So I see a development in the relationship. I pulled the Lovers card. And we all know what that means.
I'm not sure I want to do this. I'm really not sure I want to do this because I'm going to get DM'd. Because I've got.
You're gonna get.
Stop! Don't say it. I'm going to get so many messages.
You're gonna get.
Don't say it. However, I have got long-term changes with a male figure you have an emotional attachment to, leading to a big new fresh start in your life. So yeah, we're just going to leave that there as well. And
Congratulations.
This is why you're inheriting this whole company. This genuinely terrifies me. Right, okay.
At least I'll be honest.
You definitely honest, sweetheart. You are definitely honest. Oh. So, right. Where else are we? We're going to end this stream soon because I'm not entirely sure my nerves can actually take it, to be quite honest. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure we can.
Why does everyone know about my love?
Welcome to the tarot industry. 90% of the readings you will do will be on people's love life. Let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look. Where were we? Okay, let's get another few done. Let's do these quickly and
I'm not professional though. I'm a teenager.
You're training to be professional, so try and do it professionally.
You asking a 14-year-old to be professional.
I was reading tarot cards at 14. Actually, I wasn't. I was reading playing cards at 14.
Mr. Humes.
It's different. Okay. A new path open in my life. Is it worth pursuing, and how much?
Has he got a job offer?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Interesting, you went straight for that though.
That's a job offer.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, he's already married. Cute. 6 of Wands. Success.
So yes, that's probably the simplest answer you've given all.
Success.
Okay. Yeah, actually, not just success.
It will be.
Generally speaking, yes, it's worth doing. Couple of points on the side, but generally speaking, yeah, not just on a success level, but in not just kind of success in terms of monetary success, or practical success. We've got 3 of Cups coming through there, and 9 of Wands. Generally makes you feel happier. It's a path that makes you feel happier, better about yourself. Like you've got kind of a long-term goal in your head, something that feels consistent, that can carry you right through. The one thing I would say is, because I've got the World inverted and the 7 of Coins inverted, but I've got these coming through in, it's almost like a perspective positioning. It's not going to fix everything. That's the one thing, the message that's coming through with those is it's not going to fix everything. It's great. It's helpful. It makes things better, but it's not going to, I've kind of got this thing where in the back of your head you're going, if I do this, everything will be great. If this makes everything great, I'll do it. And it makes everything better, but it doesn't magically fix everything. So
Nothing can magically fix everything.
No, can't. But
there would be genies, but they don't exist.
But yeah, so yes, certainly worth pursuing, but just realistic goals. Like, keep a bit of perspective about it. It's easy to get enthusiastic and carried away, and you need to look at it with
I keep doing it
a level
wrong
head.
side.
See, that's what I right, okay. We'll get another couple of these in. We've got Helen. Hi guys, job prospects partner. Any new jobs coming up or jobs improving for their partner?
Oh, I was confused. I didn't know it was all. I was like, confusion. Okay, let's see.
Just point out to new people watching, the guys were kind of taking the mick out with the readings are our friends.
We're not that mean to strangers.
We're not that mean to strangers.
I've known these people since I was like,
Yeah.
Drop the card. It could be a mean.
They're used to it. It's okay.
Oh God. I'm trying to shop on this.
If anyone is interested, actually the deck she's reading with is the Magical Nordic Tarot. It is a Jane Wallace deck. Jane Wallace does some really nice apprentice decks because they have keywords on. This is the latest one and it is really pretty. It's really nice artwork, and it does fit to standard, quite traditional themes in the artwork, so it's a nice one to learn on, and it's really pretty Nordic kind of inspired artwork. So if you are looking for an apprentice deck, it's a nice one to go with.
The Nine of Pentacles.
If it doesn't make immediate sense, draw another card and see what they come up with together.
You've got gratitude, but then you have generous, charity and burden. So it's like generous equals gratitude.
You're completely lost, aren't you?
It makes no sense.
Okay, if I had to interpret your cards, I would say there's going to be a little bit of a, I'm not going to say a problem, but people who, there is kind of someone and people around who generally don't make it easy for them to move into a new job position and to move forward with their career. However, really look for the opportunities, and even an opportunity that doesn't look brilliant right away, basically don't overlook an opportunity. There's going to be something comes in that doesn't look brilliant on first glance, but if they dig into it a bit more, it is actually worthwhile pursuing.
I still feel like there's something that's happening.
But they tie together, because if I was reading them, I would say the reason why it doesn't look brilliant right away is because someone's down talking it, downplaying it, putting a negative spin on it, when actually it's a really good opportunity to be aware of that. However, reading my own cards, because this isn't actually me from the past, it just looks like it is. Reading my own cards, yeah, kind of quite similar. Initially, there is a sense of that could be great in the long run, but I'm not sure practically it's going to work out in the short term. There's certain elements of an opportunity that's coming up that you're like, that would be good, but we're going to have to work around a few things. What I would say is it is worth pursuing. Really, what we're saying here is look out for the opportunity that at first glance you think that's not going to work. Because the other one that I've got coming through from that is the High Priest card, which shows that actually as time progresses within that role and within that opportunity, there's a chance to work independently. There's a chance to change the role itself, to make bigger changes from inside that job, which are a really beneficial thing. So yeah, look, pay close attention to the opportunities that come up that you might initially be tempted to just go, nah, that's not for me. No, they've said it's not that great. That's the one that's actually going to be the thing that pays off and works out. So that was quite a complicated message to get, though, I will give you. Okay. We'll do a couple more. We'll do a couple more.
What did Sadie say about my lovely reading?
Sadie lost audio for a little bit, but thankfully this is being recorded, so it will go on the YouTube channel. I hope if I've set the software up correctly, it'll get uploaded to the YouTube channel. We hope and think. Should we do one more? Should we do one? Let's just look down these. Oh. Wow. Okay. Where were we? Kelly. Okay. Remember, just because you know Kelly doesn't mean you me. Hi Lily, may I ask a question? Am I on the right path? Very general question, which gives you a lot of room for interpretation of the answer.
So, it's a very open question.
It is a very open question, which can be harder with one card, so I'm interested to see what you come up with. However, it's a very literal question as well. For all it can go in a lot of directions, it is a very to the point kind of a yes, no, am I, aren't I? Why not, possibly.
Life is short but complicated.
Jesus. You like the world's worst fortune cookie? Do you know that, right?
I'm not a fortune cookie.
Oh.
I just destroy people's lives.
Oh, there are times I worry about what I've unleashed on the world. Right, go.
7 of Wands inverted. Defense. Yeah. Chariot. I don't know. Let me just figure out a way how to pull 2 cards at once. There we go. I got the Chariot inverted and the 7 of Wands inverted. And well, not that it's going to come to a surprise everyone we're quarantined, but there's like a lack of movement, like nowhere, like
She's not progressing.
yes. you're stationary. You're I'm speaking science terms. Wow. You're life's not really getting better or worse. I'm staying the same, which is what I'm getting.
Okay. Similar.
Pull 6 cards
because I needed some clarity. It was a very big question. I needed more info. Okay, basically. Whew, right, okay. Ironic you're on here asking for advice on this because you don't ask for advice. Like, you don't rely on your people around you. Like take help. Like, tell people if you need stuff and they will help you. Like, you need to do that. Also, stop thinking 3 steps ahead. Look at what you've got to do next. I've got the 6 of coins coming through inverted here. You kind of tend to go, okay, I know I've got this to do to move forward, but what am I going to do after that? And because you're always like, well, what am I going to do after that? You never look at the thing you've actually got to do now. Whereas if you just did the thing you've got to do now, then once you did it, the next step would become clearer. So focus on the next bit. Ask for help, and remember, I've got you coming through as the Queen of Swords. You're a very capable person. Like, you're very good at taking charge of situations.
Is that why the life doesn't get better because she's not asking anyone.
She's not asking for help. And because she's too busy trying to think 4 steps ahead instead of just the next one, then she gets all tangled up in it. Yes, you're on the right path. Yes, your plans are great. It's the execution that we need to take a little bit of a look at.
Fast. No. We're speaking movie language now.
But no, seriously, that I mean, you're coming through, like I say, I've got you coming through here as the Queen of Swords, so you're more than capable of doing it. It's a perspective switch, because you feel like you're stuck when actually you're not. You're just not dealing with the thing you immediately need to deal with, or asking for help with it. General life in general, because I'm like, what's going on with this? Tell me what's happening. Don't worry about making any big changes in the next few months. Full run of cards inverted, so things are kind of already in motion. Things are like, seriously take a break for a month or two, because things seem to be falling into place and becoming more balanced by themselves. There are some changes coming up. They're good ones. But it actually puts you in a position where you feel like, oh, everything's kind of sorted now. Everything's nicely balanced. All the chaos has kind of come down a little bit in the step. So yeah, that as well. Okay. Now, we'll do a couple more, and then really, we can't be here all night, man.
I feel like at the end we should do one for each other.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
No.
I want to know how my sports GCSEs.
I will read for
and
you.
I don't trust myself.
I will read for you. I am not sure I want you reading for me.
Randy Andy.
No. Stop. Where does that nickname come from as well?
Tyler.
Stop.
Blame Tyler. Tyler's nickname.
Right. No. No. None of my personal life will be discussed among the teenagers at any time.
It's a bit late for that.
I don't care. I am decreeing it. It will happen. So there we go. Okay. Chris, yes, we can do you a reading, but you need to give us a question because it's hard. Should we just do one card draw for Chris?
An overall reading of life.
Well, no, but let's look at the next month and see what general energies you set for the next month.
Death.
Because sometimes, if people have never had a reading before, sometimes people who've never had readings before are like, I don't know what to ask because I don't know how to. So doing a quick draw is quite good. Oh, that's good.
What?
Oh, that's a nice card. 7 of Cups, positive alignment. Everything emotionally a little bit more chilled. Not everything's brilliant, not everything's terrible, but just that feeling of like, you know what? This is okay. Just calm. Contented is the 7 of Cups. I like it. It's a nice card.
3 of Pentacles.
Oh,
recognition.
Recognition.
You know something.
That works. That works. We like that. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Are you seriously rickrolling the entire live stream right now? Really? Really? Okay, I think we are actually going to. That's Boob Squad messaging me, trying to work out what you said the nickname for Andy was. Do not say it. Do not say it.
Randy Andy.
Stop. I told you they were training bruises, all right? Training bruises.
That's not what Tyler saw.
We're not discussing this on a live stream. So, right. Just so. Right, what we're going to do you want to do a draw for each other?
Yeah, because I can help people out.
I feel like I kind of have to because I've unleashed you on the world, so I kind of feel like I have to do this. Okay, what do you want to read now? Although this is really weird because I can't read for myself either. So,
my sports GCSE.
This sport, you've got an exam next week, haven't you?
On the 11th. Yes, you do.
Okay. Shall I read for you first? Okay. 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 No, you haven't failed. You just get yourself really, really stressed for no reason whatsoever. Got this 7 of Cups inverted with the 5 of Swords inverted. You're going to get yourself all confused because you get stressed. I don't even need the tarot cards to tell me this, but yeah, you're going to get yourself all like, ugh, because you're going to overthink things and get all stressed, and then you're going to muddle things up. However, 3 of Coins, positive alignment, so you do actually do well. You do well. You may not feel as if you've completely nailed it and got the exact marks you want, but you do well enough to move on to the next level of study. Okay, pull me a card for whether or not my relationship is going to survive these live streams. That would be a good one. No.
Wait, is Andy watching?
No.
Oh.
I really hope not. I really desperately hope not, and that this is never seen.
Okay.
If I could find a way to block him from all the live streams, I would, but apparently. Yeah, but you can't block him saying it. You stop him commenting. Don't make that noise at me.
I don't know.
So I asked if it's going to end something, and you've got a card that literally means nothing's going to be completed.
Like
that could be either. Jesus Christ.
Stationary. Why is this card giving me next? I don't like these cards. Give me next vibes, bro.
Is there a card that says you need to stop talking about your mother's personal life on public live streams?
Maturity. The Emperor.
Sorry. Well, the third one, see if it comes out in third, out of curiosity.
Nope. Queens of Wands, but the right way up, which means passion. So I'm not going to ask any more questions.
Let me see what you got. Not that I ever read for myself, because I never ever could.
I just, whenever I read for myself, I check the book because then it's from the book. But then I pulled that last card and I'm like,
So what you're saying is, your reading is that it's going to be hard because it's 2021 and it's hard for everyone, but because you're a little bit too extra, I'm a little bit too extra, it's going to be fine.
yes.
Is that your actual reading for me? Yeah, great. Thanks
Things
for that.
are going to work out, but because it's 2021 and you can't go out anywhere, you're going to struggle.
Okay.
Also, when am I going to meet?
Yeah, we're not having this conversation on the live stream.
Why not? I feel like I'll be more entertaining.
Not for me. We're going to end this live stream now.
Bye, everyone. Because Mother's quitting.
I'm not quitting. We've been on here for an hour. We have been on here for an hour, okay?
I can't believe you ever get sick of reading people. I find it very fascinating.
Kelly says the reading makes perfect sense. Oh, that's cool. Hey. Yeah, that made sense for James as well. Thank you, ladies. That is all I need to know. Okay, now. Yes, we're going to bring this to an end. Sorry, I'm trying to triage the conversations that I'm going to have after this live stream in my head now.
I'm confused. How can just my audio problem?
I don't know. I'm just hoping it's picked up on the recording. So yes, this should have been recorded. We don't know if it has because I've never used the software before.
By the way, Sadie, I pulled the lover's card, so
I'm literally going to spend the next 4 hours in DMs trying to fix all of this. Okay, we'll be back next Tuesday where we ruin some more lives and destroy my personal life even further. Yay! Look out for the recording. It'll be on YouTube soon. If you do want a private reading from me, although I don't know how this is an advertisement for one, then go to psychicground.co. That's got all the links as to where to. Bye!
bye.